All right, let's go, people. Madden 23 just dropped. And when I mean just dropped, I mean within the last, what is it? It's 9:05 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it dropped in literally less than 5 minutes. And I'm excited because there's a lot of things I want to do with Madden this year with the YouTube channel. Um, I know that I said many times that we will play a Denver Broncos one and a Seattle Seahawks one when this came back out, and it did. And I am seeing a lot of cool things with Madden 23 that I'm excited for. As you, excuse me, as you all know, during franchise mode, we're gonna go on and we're gonna start a Seahawks one. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go use real life and yes, start with the real life NFL stats sources. Yes, here we go. Okay.
Choose the team you want to start your
So
franchise with.
obviously, it's so weird seeing DK Metcalf, Jamal Adams, and Tyler Lockett as your top players.
Continue
Used to be
ahead to
Russell.
begin your franchise.
Here we go.
Use the
Change the
options on the
role. We're
left
going to
to
be
edit
the
league
owner.
settings or change your role to a player or
We're going to
owner.
financial mogul. We'll go my name. Oops. Well done. Perfect. Accept. Here we go. League settings. As you know, we're always going to start off rookie, and then I think the next season we're going to bump up to pro, and the next up and up and up. So, salary cap is going to be off. Um, do, 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 do. Let's go 52 right here. In movement. Celery clock. Yeah, let's just do 6, right? Public, private, maximum, blah, blah, blah. Ball hawks, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Think we're set here. Let's get right into it, man. As you know, as well, we're going to skip. We're going to advance the week to regular season. Here we go. And you know what we're doing? We're going to be playing against none other than Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos. The fact that he left, man, I know he was getting old, but at least we could have kept him for at least 2, 3 more years, you know? But whatever. What's this? Time to hire scouts. Cool, so we can hire scouts now. I like that. Let's see, from the region breakdown screen, you can hire, fire, and reassign scouts. Each scout has positions of expertise. Those position prospects will receive a report completion bonus during each stage. Okay, cool. So I saw something that you could do as well for QB, right? Boom, let's go for him. Gonna go back, gonna go back. So hopefully, like I said, next draft we can basically acquire um, Bryce Young. And probably you're like, how do you do that? Trust me,
Welcome to your
you can.
franchise staff. Here you
Let's go. Let's go. I'm curious. Let's just fire him real quick. Let's just see who's out there, right? Anybody? Wow. Okay. Guess nobody right now. Okay, that's fine. It's Madden 23. It's going off by the books. We're good. Okay. Let's see what players we got coming up
These
during this
players are
season.
on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them to avoid losing them next season.
Okay. Rashad Penny, Sidney Jones, Puna Ford, Justin Coleman, Jason Myers. Damn. Not a lot of famous people. As you know, this just came out today, or as of yesterday. We traded away Ugo Amadi to get our guy Whiteside or whatever his name is from the Eagles. So that kind of sucks.
View your team save snapshots.
All right,
Or follow the
here we go. Let's just get right into it. We're gonna play the full game here. Who's under center? That's the thing. Oh man, the game we've all been dreading. All right, new intro. I like it. So like Pete Carroll looks like himself in 22, like he does here.
NFL 23
Wow.
on EA Sports, and we've got two teams who were AFC rivals for almost 25 years. It's the Broncos and the Hawks on Monday night.
The lighting looks good. The intro's a lot better.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Tonight, it's our first Monday night game of the new season, and we've got a good one coming up between the Denver
Let's go to
and the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm
Monday night
Brandon Gordon,
5 times.
welcoming you to the end of week 1 of the 2022 season. And the appeal for this one, it's obvious. No surprise it's been saved for primetime, CD. These two franchises involved in a blockbuster deal in the offseason that, of course, dealt that quarterback from Seattle to Denver, and now he gets to face his former team.
That
In week 1.
Russell Wilson, and his first game back in Seattle, his biggest deal, making sure he goes to the proper locker room. Let's face it, Denver had to have a quarterback. We're used to this franchise being one of the best ones in the NFL. 5 straight losing seasons despite talented rosters. Seattle, they experienced their first losing season last year since 2011, going 7-10. As we begin this new season, high expectations for both, but both with major differences leading their squads.
All right, here we go.
Two here on a Monday night, the opener for these two teams as we're underway on EA Sports.
Hamler.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. And here's Russell Wilson, 11th season in the league. First,
I'm wondering if we're going to get more boos or more cheers when he comes out. I mean, he did win us a Super Bowl, the first ever.
Knew exactly what they wanted when they acquired Russell Wilson. They wanted to bring in a quarterback who was durable, consistent, and a proven winner to take a talented roster back to the postseason. And Russell Wilson, he was all of those things in Seattle. 1 losing record in 10 seasons, missed only 3 games in that time, and made 9 Pro Bowls.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Kind of cool. I like that design. I like it.
Again, it's Williams. Woo. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Get it, Barton.
They'll say no gain.
Get it, Barton.
Only 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Jefferson, baby. Come on.
Here's Wilson.
Woo.
This is intercepted.
Sidney Jones, huh?
Sidney Jones. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there.
Mind you guys, I am playing on rookie right now. I want to feel things out this season.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know
That was
they're
a really
take some
poor
chances.
from Russell Wilson. But it's all right. I'll take it.
It paid off. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1.
All right, 7-zip. Intercepted Russell Wilson on his first sack.
Navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Let's do it again.
So they'll get another shot on offense.
I'm really hoping that we do win in Seattle. I really do. But I'm telling you,
25 as handler elects not to return it. So now the second drive,
man, I wish I could go to that
for the
game.
Denver Broncos. They had the
I really do.
auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive
We're gonna
turnover.
blitz it.
Now
We're not giving them
again
any
here,
credit.
1st and 10.
Oh, Diggs almost had that.
These fans here in Seattle getting the chance to see Russell Wilson play his first game for a franchise other than theirs.
Let's go.
In Russell's 10 seasons in a Seahawk uniform, he went 104, 53-1 in the regular season, 247,000 yards, almost 300 touchdowns. A Pro Bowler 9 of his 10 seasons with the Seahawks, and of course led them to victory over the Denver Broncos in Super Bowl 48. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard
Nice one,
line.
35 yards.
Big play that time on the catch and run, 35 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Here we go.
They'll go jet sweep here with Sutton. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Defensively, they have that one pretty well figured out. Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice, Taylor.
On that play, and now 3rd down.
Ooh, you see that? Drew Lock looks ugly as fuck there.
Here's Wilson to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
4th and 6.
Coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs
That's good,
tells
man.
me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Hey, we stopped
The
him.
kick by
Only got
McManus
3.
is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Diggs, what
So
was
they're
that,
able
bro?
to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points.
This is what we dread, guys. It's coming up right here.
A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you
Is
really
that
don't want to do
Eskridge?
that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Get a look at this Seahawk offense as they come out there. And the quarterback brought in as part of that big offseason trade. Now in his 4th NFL season, Drew Lock.
It wasn't the easiest of times in Denver for Drew Lock, who was unseated after a single 4-win season as the Broncos starter. The Russell Wilson trade sent him to a fresh start and a starting opportunity with the Seahawks. Maybe a change of scenery is exactly what's needed to bring the potential out of the former 2nd-round pick.
Throwing on 1st down is Lock. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a weird setup, like the controller kind of vibrates.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Where's our
They'll try to
other
run
player?
for it with Penny. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard.
I want Kenneth Walker to be in. The fact that Kenneth Walker is a 77 and Rashad Penny's a 79, but Rashad Penny's been in for like a year.
Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay?
And 6,000. No, I'm just kidding. Like, he's been there a lot longer, you know?
Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the 1st down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash.
We're gonna make
mouth
Walker
football.
one of the
minimal
best.
gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. But Charles, you take a look at the draft class for this offense. It's highlighted by a 1st-round pick who provides a much-needed boost to their offensive line.
And
Come
you and
on,
I
Walker.
both know it's the kind of pick that doesn't often get a fan base really excited. But I know who is excited.
Damn, no freaking way.
Hit as much, and that should
What?
Touchdown, Sam.
Dude, what the hell?
Kenneth Walker with his first career touchdown in his first career game.
I was not expecting him to get that. Look at that. Wide open.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting
And
report
look how
meeting,
fast he is.
this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them.
59.2 yards
How that's
off the
going to carry
bat.
over the rest of the game.
Now Myers for the extra point.
Wow.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. 5 plays there on that.
That's crazy, man. This boy is going to be breaking records left and right.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
I kind of want to throw a touchdown to Noah Fant, just as a slap in the face.
Now set to go. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick,
Cross?
other than the
Should
extra
be.
point. That's it.
Or is he... Oh, yeah, he's a defensive guy.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2.
I like the new changes here. It's not basically a copy and paste, you know?
Here comes Hamler on the jet sweep. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39.
Cody Barton
Just a
again.
yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson.
Ah.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher.
I will say this about Russell Wilson. If he was able to be on our team and not sustain... Oh, yes. There you go, Jordan Brooks. There you go, baby. If he was not able to sustain major injuries while on the Seahawks, I feel like he's going to be absolutely flawless on the Denver Broncos.
He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's when we turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have
Dude,
to
we
ask
took him
politely,
out.
because remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback,
It's
you've also got to
3:14.
have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this
Let's go,
time,
Lockett.
he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And if you're wondering how quick a quarterback's decision-making needs to be, a next-gen stat
No
says
freaking
that
way. Are you kidding me right now?
2.8 seconds from beginning.
What?
A 77-yard punt return. And the Seahawks are looking good here.
I've
The
never
season
been able to do
openers
that
are able to extend
on
their
easy
lead.
mode in Madden 22. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you guys want to go back on my videos, I got like 20
Myers connects on the PAT.
or 30 of them. But I don't think I've ever done that. That is insane. What is going on here? I know this game's pretty easy, but at the same time, there's things that are being allowed in this game that I haven't been able to do in 2022.
And this will
You
come
know?
out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return.
Cincinnati beats
And
Pittsburgh
coming out now, the
34 to
Broncos.
24.
And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
All right.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3.
Guys, we're only in the
21-10,
second quarter.
A little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion.
Oh, that's into double
Is that his?
coverage.
Oh my God! Second
Picked
one.
up by Sidney Jones. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Jeez Louise.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And tough
Was it
slide.
70?
They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Let's try
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Metcalf to get some. Fant. Nah, we'll go Fant.
Now Locke. And he whips that one incomplete there. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
So damn bad.
And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
He hits his target, Lockett. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 of the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another
interceptions
right
yet. No sacks.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here's Walker.
Get in, get in, get in. Yes. Wait. Oh, I was going to say.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
This boy, I tell you what. They say he's the best running back in the draft. Can't believe we got him. I'm glad we did, because now we have him, Rashad Penny, Travis Homer, those guys, all 3 of them working together. We should have a decent running back for it, you know? It sucks that Chris Carson didn't really just sign a 2 or 3-year extension. Russell Wilson's like, yeah, sign up for it. And then Russ dips.
After the touchdown, here's
Carson
Myers
wants to
to
retire.
boot it away.
Sucks. That's how it is, man. It's a
This will
business.
come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to
You
return.
see that? 8-6,
Things
Texans
unfortunately
versus the
continuing to
Colts.
implode here. The interception he threw
Final
on the previous
score.
drive,
Wow.
of course, led to the touchdown. And that deficit widening a little bit further. First and 10.
Come on, Russ. This is a revenge game, basically. You dipped out on Seattle.
The interception, he'll look to throw. Incomplete,
Yes.
but a penalty flag
Nicely
is
done.
down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Yes.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
We ain't fucking around, Wilson.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he's taken down. It's a gain of
3rd and 15. Let's give him some space. Let's see what he does.
The offense on third down tonight. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 15. Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And
Yes.
he can't find a receiver, and he's brought
Yes.
down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. This
2
offense
sacks, 2
continues to shoot themselves in the
interceptions.
foot. And here, another sack.
All game
And
long,
again,
we've seen missed assignments, which
we're
have led
still
to
in the
turnovers,
second quarter,
sacks.
baby.
This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
On fourth
And
down,
again,
here's
I
Sam
know.
Martin on to kick it
I know,
away.
guys. I'm on easy. Y'all don't hate.
Returnable for Lockett. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Lock now on first down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down.
This would be S-Bridge, right?
Lock working out of the gun. Touchdown!
Lock's first touchdown.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Look at that.
Well, it's only
Look
week
at
1,
that.
CD, but
You.
right now this offense, they look in mid-season form.
And what we're seeing is the benefits of all their dedication in the offseason. OTAs, mini camps, preseason, you name it.
I like those cams, man. That's dope.
We're seeing them play really well
They
right
didn't have
now.
a player.
They're making it all pay off.
The extra point
I guess it
now
was out there.
coming from Myers.
I thought it was 98.
And he's been a busy man.
Numbers change. That guy's like, you got Russell Wilson for what?
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays, a long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Handler elects not to return it. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need it right now because they're trailing.
We're here to fuck them up.
This is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through
26
camp.
to 14.
And at least one practice
Rams
each
beat
week
the
before
Bills.
a game. A minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that one back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there.
Sacks
now. They're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
Y'all got to take a timeout, huh?
We have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands.
Telling you guys, it's a revenge game. They're basically saying, fuck you, Russ, for leaving.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. This will be caught. Judy. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 3rd down, Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
I love you, Mom. This is our year. Hell yeah, it is.
That's not going to achieve that at all. Get victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
51 seconds. Y'all think we can score?
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Now it's Lockett.
What's
so
40?
a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
Maybe.
And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Oh, shit.
The first play of the drive there is
that boy has an arm.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
And that's why you do all the drills that you're doing from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15. Might want to remember that 3rd down play, 37 yards.
What's that, bro?
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
1-2.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide.
The question is, yes, he did.
Watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
Yeah, thank you.
Line of scrimmage, the 15.
Catch,
it's 1st and 10. Lock gonna throw.
There it is.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
No
Finn as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks would extend their lead just before halftime. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May that you worked on in July and
Lock's
August, getting ready for this game. It's all coming together so far.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the round is on here in this first half.
Was it 17 seconds, huh?
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final
really
17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
All right. Yeah, we get the ball.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Right? Or else he's going to take a knee.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Wilson.
Intercepted, please.
That's complete. It's Okuwebunam.
All right, let's check out this halftime
here at our first
see what
Monday
happens.
nighter of the
See
season.
if anything's different.
As we send you cross country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Marcus Mariota, 2 touchdown passes, as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting New York Giants. Kadarius Toney, a touchdown catch in the victory. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Buffalo Bills. The Rams able to start the season off on the right foot as they get the win at home in their season opener.
That's it, huh?
Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Broncos. And not much went right in those first 2 quarters. You can see the numbers on the ground there. Not a whole lot to write home about so far. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they had a little bit more success on the ground than their opponents did. And that should set them up well for the second half.
That's crazy that it keeps all these stats.
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Mind you guys, yes, we are in quarter number 3 and we're already at 42 to 3. This is almost the same score when we played them in the Super Bowl.
Actually, the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this.
No fucking way. Are you kidding me, bro?
And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle.
Dude, this guy is
insane. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay?
Dude,
you
look at that.
But let's be honest about it.
What the fuck?
That's the most spectacular.
He's well over 100 yards right now.
He's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Now Myers for the extra point.
I want to know what his Madden score is.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
And he's like, what the fuck, Wilson?
On just 1 play, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown.
I'm hoping this
after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
I'll probably have to record it tomorrow afternoon. So, technically, I'm recording it now at 9:39 p.m. Monday, August the 15th. But you probably won't see it until the 16th.
So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their 25-yard line.
I'm not like tired and I only have 3 days of work before my vacation.
Now
which is what I'm excited for, but you know. Damn, him again? 2.5 sacks, 2 tackles, baby.
Now with his 2nd sack here on opening night.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition,
we see victory on the horizon. It's basically game over.
Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense.
Oh, shit.
And they've done so with ease.
He's got room past the 30, and he'll be out right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Wilson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him.
So Sidney Jones has 2 interceptions and a sack. And I am not a fan of Sidney Jones.
Protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson.
Jesus.
Pressure, and they get to him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
Wilson, come on, buddy. You're an X-Factor star here.
Throwing is Wilson. And the pressure gets to him again.
Sidney Jones, another one.
The corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Here's Sam Martin.
I get like it's on a rookie or whatever in the beginning. Oh my God, at least let them do something, you know? Fuck.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration.
Your boy is at 3 touchdowns, 151 rushing yards.
151 yards.
I just said that.
Now here in week 1, a very solid start to this new campaign. Back to Walker on first down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. On play action, Locke. Left side here, that's the tight end fan. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Locke now to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is in for the
This is no joke, man. Kenneth Walker is a stud.
Kenneth Walker, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks extend their lead yet again. So this now, I mean, we may be looking at a debut for the ages, a 4-touchdown game in your first ever game in the NFL. Charles, where do you go from there?
Well, I know in your mind, as a player, you think, well, if I got 4 in this one, I'll get 5 in the next one. But you have to understand it's the NFL. Be realistic.
56 to 3. It looks like an injury timeout for Denver in week 3.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. And Denver getting set to take the field.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Hey, you know what? Invention, baby.
I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever.
If this could happen in real life when we meet Seattle, it never will. I'm telling you that right now. We have good players. We just don't have a good quarterback. We don't have a really good, solid offensive line. If this could legit happen, I would be so happy.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now.
59 seconds left in the 3rd, going on into the 4th. Come on, baby.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
Philadelphia 38, the Lions 6.
It's a game that they
That's
would
almost
rather
a
probably
blowout,
forget
man.
about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive.
But
They
that's
had the
the
issue
thing,
in the
man.
first
The
half as
Detroit
well.
Lions are
And
trying
that's
to do
really,
a rebuild.
unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers.
Marquise Blair got half of a sack on that one.
This is getting ridiculous. 8
Say that
sacks
again.
now.
8 sacks, guys.
Get to it.
8 sacks.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here.
Hey, if I were
as we
you,
wrap
I
up
would
the
pull
week
Russell
on a
Wilson.
Monday night. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set
I would
for the
pull
4th
Russ.
quarter. A very one-sided affair. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a
All right,
1st and 10
Kenneth,
on
what do
the
you got,
short
buddy?
side of the field.
From the gun, it's Walker.
Don't you fucking
Oh,
dare.
he's got a little daylight. Past the 20. And he's brought down after a very
220
nice
yards.
game.
201 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Locke's throw into the hands of Lockett.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple. They look to throw. It's Locke. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Seahawks.
There you go, DK.
DK Metcalf.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks are closing in on a winning start to the year as they
Bam.
extend
What do you
their
mean closing in on a winning? We've been winning since like quarter
simply put, if
1.
anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the
Who won that
season,
one?
they will be
Washington
heading into
Commanders
week 2.
beat
This has been
the
an
Jags
impressive
35 to
week 1
10.
performance.
They've certainly announced that they're ready to go.
I could see that.
To send a message out to the rest of the league, you better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it
Also
away.
some good news. The Mariners at the top of the 9th right now. Like I said, it's Monday, August 15th at
And this will come out to the 25 as
9:48
Hamler
p.m.
elects not to
The Mariners
return
are playing against the
Broncos
Angels,
about set to
and
go
it's the
on
top of the
offense.
9th.
And
They
knew
were
coming in that
tied
this would be a tough
2-2,
place to go in and win a season opener. But this has
Now,
just been a performance, to be
It
frank,
was
not to
a couple
be
minutes
proud
ago,
of
it
here
was
as they trail
Mariners
big
3,
in this
Angels
4th
2.
quarter.
Now I just got another notification. Mariners 4, Angels 2. Mariners are doing amazing this year.
So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos.
Do I just see them making it to the
At their own
playoffs?
25-yard line.
Yeah. Do I see them making it past?
Here's Wilson.
I don't know.
Throwing over
It would be
the middle,
nice.
but it's incomplete.
It would be nice.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
And now here's another notification. Mariners 5, Angels
To
2.
throw is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And for
No
the 4th
fucking
time tonight,
way,
it's an
dude.
interception. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And he's able to get it back
3
to the
interceptions.
27.
Another great play
How come he doesn't- how come
defensively.
he's
They've been sharp
rated
on
so
both sides
highly
of
in
the
this
ball,
game,
Charles,
but when
that
he plays with us?
interception means that this defense
I mean, I guess he
very
still
well keep
is with
them
us,
down
but
to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to
Making
smile
sense.
about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic.
I like the new
to hold a team below double figures in
look
a game,
for the
in an
fans.
NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
On 2nd down and 4. Locke, left side here, taken in by Metcalf.
Jesus.
Touchdown!
What's the score? 80?
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening
77 to
weekend.
3,
And
guys.
the Seahawks had 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
And another notification.
Myers connects
Mariners
on
6,
PAT.
Angels 2. This is all at the top of the 9th. Is it a full? Is everyone loaded on the bases? Huh. Pitching is Jay Chavez. 2 outs. There's a person on first and second.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Oh, that's insane. We just scored 4 runs.
And this will come out
in
to
like
the
the last 3
25
minutes.
as Handler elects not to return it. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season.
All right, let's try to get another sack here.
In front of the national audience.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to
shit.
throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Now it's Wilson. Flush to, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Sacked again. This time, Darrell Taylor, baby.
Guys, with
He
these
looks real
talented
fat.
kids aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an
Not that
intense
bad.
conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach.
3 minutes
plenty to
left
say
in the
about
fourth,
this
guys.
game.
You bet your ass we're going to get at least 80 points.
To try again after the sack. Wilson. Under pressure again, and down
He's
he
actually
goes.
Jordan Brooks.
Jordan Brooks, his second sack.
We have
of the
11
night.
sacks in this game, guys. 11.
Touchdowns. They shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
I think the most in the game has been
Well,
12.
after that sack.
Back to throw. Wilson.
They'll get that complete to Alberto.
Wilson has only 109 yards. He's 8 for 17. 4 interceptions. No touchdowns. Man.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on
Give
a
us the
fourth
ball
down
again.
situation with things not looking particularly rosy. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded just inside the 30. Boy, shifts past him. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Very good return that time. 18 yards.
And they will take over
All right,
first
Drew
and
Lock.
10.
Good starting field position here for the
Let's end this
Seahawks
game.
as they come up first and 10 at their own 46.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Sticking with Walker on second down.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for third down.
Playing pass all the way.
From midfield, here's Locke. Catch is made by Metcalf. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even
22 yards thrown by Locke.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine
Wow,
throughout.
man.
And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old
What a
hold
pass,
up 4
man.
fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Get mad, Russ. Get mad.
So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. A lot going to throw it here. Forced out to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in second down.
All right, Metcalf. Come on, baby.
Here's Locke.
There it
Give
is.
him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the
2
blowout
touchdowns for
continues.
Metcalf.
I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field,
this is stupid,
winning your home
the
game
amount
is
of points I'm
paramount
scoring.
in this league. So
Again,
you go into it, yeah,
last
we
time I'm
want
going to say
it,
this.
but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Last time I'm going to say this.
And
But
they're going to protect it here in this one. So that drive span 5 plays. And it's DK Metcalf
This is a
who
little
finishes
ridiculous
things
for
off with a
easy mode.
touchdown reception.
wrap this game up, guys. 19 seconds.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Denver's offense ready to go again. Well, it's been
either interception or sack.
Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough.
Nope, game over.
And as this defense walks off the field,
beyond stupid amount of points won on easy mode for Madden 23, guys. First game of the season. 84-3. Well deserved for Seattle.
But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Seahawks, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Denver, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans.
Look at this, man. 47.3% completion, 108 yards, 0 touchdowns for Russell Wilson. With your boy Drew Lock, 82.3% completion, 231 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Damn. That's insane. Yes. Upgrade these kids. $84-3, man, on the brand new Madden. Wow. Couldn't have asked for a better beginning. View weekly awards. You know it's got to be Kenneth Walker. Yep. 12 carries, 211 rushing yards, 17.6 rushing average with 4 touchdowns, and also defense. Sidney Jones, bro. 4 tackles, 1 sack, 3 interceptions, and a touchdown. Dude. What? Wow. Let's see. Let's look at the news real quick. Anything on here? Denver discloses injury to DJ Jones. Let's see. Anything about Seattle? No. Nothing on there, huh? Let's look at the league real quick, right? Let's go stats and awards. So nothing yet for quarterback for us. Oh yeah, 21st, first. Right here, first, and 27th for Kenneth Walker. I like that. DK Metcalf, second in receiving yards, first in receiving touchdowns. Okay, and then obviously, yeah, your boy is 158.3 passer rating and 5 touchdowns. So cool. Cool. I like it. All right, guys. Well, you know what? That was a blast. You're probably going to be getting 2 videos or more uploaded tomorrow, the 16th of August, 2022. Like I said, this video, if you're watching it, was recorded on the 15th. The time is now 9:59 p.m. on Monday, August 15th. These videos will be uploaded on the 16th. So take care of yourselves. Stay safe. I hope you enjoy this. I know I'm going to enjoy the fuck out of this new Madden. You know, play it for a good solid 6 to 7 months. Have fun with it, you know, and go from there. So, all right, guys, take care. Peace out. See you in the next one.